Hello there, and thank you for watching the next video of web penetration testing with Kali Linux. In this video we're going to talk about the diagram and design for our test lab environment. As I explained before, we have one PC or one laptop as a hardware part of this lab environment, and the rest is pretty much virtualized. So as you can see on my diagram on the right side, we have a PC or a laptop with the IP address of 192.168.56.1. So keep in mind that IP address is not necessarily the IP address, the main IP address of your machine. This is the IP address of your VirtualBox network adapter on your laptop or on your PC. The next thing is basically we need to install Kali Linux and DVWA on our Oracle VirtualBox environment and make sure that they are connected to the same switch and as well as our laptop. So they're all supposed to be connected to the same switch. And as you can see, we have that internal switch right in the middle, and we're using host only adapter for that. So we are assigning 192.168.56.100 to our Kali Linux and 192.168.56.200 to our DVWA machine. So I'm just gonna show you quickly on VirtualBox. I'm not gonna go through all the installation of Kali Linux or DVWA because it's pretty straightforward. You can do it by yourself, but Kali Linux has an OVA file, so you can basically go and import appliance here and specify the OVF file location, and your Kali Linux would be installed automatically for you. DVWA is a bit different because it is just an ISO file, so you basically have to go through installation of a new virtual machine, select Linux as type, you could leave it as Ubuntu, just type your machine name and basically specify some specific details about the machine, and once it's done, obviously you can specify the location of the ISO file that you already downloaded for DVWA, and the rest is pretty straightforward. The software installation is just doing a couple of next, and basically it will be installed for you. So what I want to actually show you is to make sure once you have actually imported and installed your machines, you need to go to the settings and make sure your network adapter is on host only adapter and VirtualBox host only Ethernet adapter. So that's a very important part, to make sure that your machine has connectivity back to your PC as well, and same thing applies to that DVWA machine as well. So as you can see, again, my host only adapter is used here as well, so they are basically on the same network, and this is the network interface that I have on my laptop as well, which I'm going to show you in the next video. And basically my laptop is connected to these two operating systems or two machines on virtual environment. One thing to keep in mind, you might hit some problems when you're installing Kali machine, so you might need to actually disable USB. If you have any problem, just try to play with the USB settings and see if that is fixing your problem. Or sometimes you might have to think about enabling or disabling that PAE as well in there. So just keep that in mind. But it's a pretty straightforward installation, and you can just go through it by yourself. On the next video, we're going to talk about connectivity and testing and basically configuration of our machines. Thank you for watching, and I will be with you on the next one.